Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump versus China, Rare Earth Minerals Edition. In the spiraling global tariff tantrum, China has played a powerful card, rare earth minerals. China has started export controls of the critical materials. These minerals are desperately needed by American companies. When we talked about non-tariff trade barriers that China could employ, this would fall under that category. I know Dana did an explainer on them this morning on Research Road, but we'll do a quick rundown here as well. Rare earth minerals aren't really rare. They're relatively common, but it's rare to find them in concentrated deposits that make it easy and economically feasible to extract. China dominates this market. Stats say that the U.S. obtains between 70 and 80% of the various rare earths from China. Why does this stuff matter? Well, everything from green energy to electric cars to precision-guided munitions needs them. Something that will probably get under Trump's skin more than anything. That next generation F-47 aircraft he was talking up is definitely going to need them in large quantities. Now, there are other suppliers in the world, and under normal circumstances, the easy move would be to switch to Canadian sourcing for a lot of it. However, Trump has also started a trade war with the longtime U.S. ally. While the companies may seek to fill the void left open by China's move, Canada's government might see an opportunity to leverage its production capacity to deal with some of Trump's other demands. This situation is why foreign policy can't be transactional. A decision by a country on another continent can have immediate impacts on relations with a bordering nation. It's about relationships and shared interests, not quick deals. Domestically, the U.S. has rare earths, but the production capacity is nowhere near what the U.S. needs it to be, and it would take years to really get it up to speed. This leaves the U.S. military at a significant disadvantage right now. Frankly, the U.S. can't wait for domestic production to catch up. So far, the only comment from the White House has been from a top economic advisor who said, quote, "The rare earth limits are being studied very carefully, and they're concerning, and we're thinking about all the options right now." They're coming up with concepts of a plan. Right now, U.S. markets are surprisingly taking this in stride because there's some supply already in the U.S. But at some point, investors are going to realize the far-reaching effects of this, unless the issue is resolved immediately. I think right now the belief is that this will all be worked out by the time supply dwindles. I'm not sure that's a well-founded belief. The mood of Wall Street could change before this video goes out, or it could take months. The clearest option for a quick stopgap is Canada. But as Trump seemingly tries to unwind his trade war, needing something from Canada is going to hit different. It might push him back to another escalation. This is one of those moments where people should realize that even if there was a magic wand that could open factories in the U.S. tomorrow, sourcing the supplies is a whole different issue. We'll hear more about this in the coming days. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.